Have you ever wondered why Germany seems to hold such a special place in the hearts of the Japanese? It's not just about the food, the culture, or even the iconic beer. There's a deep, fascinating connection between Japan and Germany that stretches back over a century, one that blends history, culture, values, and even shared ideals. From the moment Japan began to modernize during the Meiji Restoration, Germany became a key role model. But why Germany and not Britain or France? What is it about Germany's precision, efficiency, and order that resonates so deeply with Japan? In this video, we're going to uncover the surprising reasons behind this powerful bond, exploring everything from the legal systems they adopted to the anime they watch. By the end of this journey, you'll discover the untold story of why Japan has long been obsessed with Germany. Buckle up, you may uncover a connection you never expected. Chapter 1. When Japan looked to the West, the age of modernization. In the late 19th century, Japan underwent a profound transformation. Following the end of centuries of isolation, the Meiji Restoration in 1868 marked a pivotal turning point as Japan set its sights on becoming a modern world power. To achieve this, Japan sought inspiration from Western nations. However, surprisingly, it wasn't Britain or France that captured Japan's attention. Instead, the country looked toward Germany, or rather Prussia, as a model for modernization. According to historical research, Japan's civil code, introduced in 1898, was deeply influenced by German legal principles. Scholars note that Japan admired Germany's well-structured legal system, which emphasized discipline, efficiency, and a strong sense of order. This influence extended beyond just law. German educational systems became a model for Japan's schools and universities. Japan adopted the German method of higher education, which was more practical and hands-on, focusing on research and intellectual rigor. Additionally, the Japanese government embraced the German approach to bureaucracy, establishing an organized, efficient system of governance that mirrored Prussian models. Medical education was another field where Germany's influence was profound. The Meiji government sent students to Germany to study medicine, which shaped Japan's healthcare system. This exchange of knowledge led to rapid advancements in medicine and healthcare, contributing to the country's overall modernization. Even Japan's industrialization mirrored the German model, with the introduction of German engineering techniques and manufacturing practices, creating a foundation for Japan to build a robust industrial economy. In all these areas, Germany represented more than just a foreign nation. To the Japanese, it symbolized the path to modernization, discipline, and progress. Germany's precision, orderliness, and methodical approach to governance and industry were qualities that Japan admired deeply and sought to incorporate into its own society. This early and profound influence from Germany not only shaped Japan's modernization process, but also left a lasting impact on the nation's values, shaping the Japanese identity for generations. Today, many of these foundational principles, efficiency, precision, and discipline, remain at the core of Japan's national character, reflecting the deep bond that was forged with Germany during the age of modernization. Chapter 2. Cultural exchange, language, law, lifestyle. The German influence on Japan goes beyond legal systems, industrial practices, and education. Over the years, it quietly seeped into everyday life, shaping aspects of culture and language that are still present today. One of the most subtle yet significant traces of German influence can be found in the Japanese language. For example, the word for part-time job, arubaito, is borrowed directly from the German word Arbeit, which means work. This is just one example of how German terminology was adopted into the Japanese language during the period of intense cultural exchange in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. According to linguistic studies, many other German words entered Japanese in a similar fashion, particularly in fields like medicine, mountaineering, and everyday gear. Words like rucksack, backpack, and Schlafsack, sleeping bag, are German terms that became part of the Japanese lexicon. This linguistic influence also extended to technical and medical terms, helping shape Japan's rapidly growing scientific community. The adoption of these German terms was not just about language. It was also a reflection of the practical and efficient mindset that the German way of life represented to the Japanese. Beyond language, Germany became a symbol of craftsmanship, precision, and seriousness in Japan. For a nation that was rebuilding itself after centuries of isolation, Germany represented the model of a nation that had successfully modernized while maintaining its cultural identity. Japan saw in Germany not just a powerful country, but a symbol of order, reliability, and high standards qualities that Japan aspired to embody on the global stage. In the world of manufacturing, for instance, German precision became something for Japan to emulate. The Japanese developed a deep admiration for German engineering, and it influenced Japan's own industrial practices. From the meticulous crafting of products to the emphasis on quality control, the influence of German standards permeated many aspects of Japanese production and innovation. Germany's reputation for high-quality goods and serious craftsmanship mirrored Japan's desire to prove itself as a serious, modern nation in a competitive world. In essence, this cultural exchange between Germany and Japan created a lasting bond. Over time, Germany became more than just a foreign country to the Japanese. It was a trusted model of quality, reliability, and efficiency, shaping both their language and their identity as a modern global power. Chapter 3. Shared traits: discipline, order, work ethic. One of the main reasons why Japan feels such a deep connection with Germany is rooted in shared mentalities and values. Both cultures place a high value on precision, order, and industriousness. The admiration many Japanese have for Germany stems from these shared traits, particularly the German dedication to doing things the right way. In Japan, as in Germany, there is a strong emphasis on discipline and organization, especially in the realms of work and daily life. According to Japan Intercultural Consulting, both societies have a tendency to follow a structured approach, whether it's in work ethics, education, or even leisure. In both cultures, there is a shared belief in doing things thoroughly and correctly. This dedication to detail and high standards is often viewed as a mark of respect for the task at hand, the people involved, and the broader society. Germany's well-known reputation for precision, whether in engineering, manufacturing, or everyday life, resonates deeply with the Japanese. To many Japanese, the German approach to work and life is a model of efficiency and quality. Both Germans and Japanese take pride in their ability to handle difficult tasks with care, planning, and attention to detail. This shared commitment to perfection, coupled with a deep respect for structure, creates a bond that transcends mere admiration. For the Japanese, Germany offers a kind of mirror image, a Western nation that embodies many of the same ideals of discipline and responsibility that Japan holds dear. Despite the geographic distance, the cultural distance seems to narrow. Germany becomes more than just a foreign country. It represents a society where principles such as duty, respect, and precision are central to daily life ideals that the Japanese could not only admire, but also adopt and integrate into their own society. This sense of affinity and shared values has helped establish Germany as a powerful symbol of modernity and excellence in Japan. The German work ethic and organizational prowess have provided a model for Japan's own journey towards industrialization and global influence. Over time, this mental affinity has turned into a soft legacy, shaping the way many Japanese view their relationship with Germany. It has become more than just admiration, it's an enduring influence that continues to inspire the way Japan lives, works, and strives for progress. Chapter 4. Germany and Japanese Culture, From Pop Culture to Everyday Familiarity. The influence of Germany on Japan is not confined to the realms of law, language, or industry. It has also found its way into the cultural fabric of everyday life. Over the years, Germany has left a notable imprint on Japanese pop culture, entertainment, and even the lifestyles of ordinary people. One of the most visible areas of German influence in Japan is in anime and manga. In these popular forms of entertainment, German themes, settings, and characters frequently appear. For example, German-inspired architecture, such as castles, traditional villages, and cobblestone streets, can be seen in various anime series. The inclusion of German names, characters with German accents, and even German-style military uniforms is not uncommon. According to Wikipedia, Germany has become a familiar, foreign but respectable archetype within Japanese media. It evokes a sense of exoticism, but also respect a European country that is distant yet admired for its culture, history, and modernity. This admiration for German culture is often reflected in the portrayal of characters and settings in anime and manga. Some of the most iconic anime series have drawn from German history and aesthetics. For example, the Attack on Titan series features Germanic names, military terminology, and influences drawn from Germanic mythologies. Similarly, the use of German motifs and themes is often seen in shows like The Rose of Versailles and Zipong, where historical elements such as German architecture and military uniforms are part of the visual storytelling. This familiarity helps create an atmosphere that feels both foreign and comforting to Japanese viewers. But why does Germany hold such a special place in Japanese culture? It's because, despite being geographically distant, Germany represents a kind of European ideal, refined, disciplined, and culturally rich, but without some of the more common stereotypes associated with other Western nations. While France is often associated with romance, and Britain with monarchy and class struggles, Germany's image in Japan is one of a steady, dependable, and serious country. This distinct European flavor allows Germany to carve out a unique niche in Japanese cultural imagination. In everyday life, the German influence is also visible in aspects such as design, fashion, and even food. The country's dedication to craftsmanship and quality has inspired Japanese industries, particularly in the realms of automobiles, home appliances, and watches. Whether it's a finely crafted watch or a well-engineered car, German precision is something many Japanese consumers seek out, embodying both luxury and reliability. In essence, Germany's presence in Japanese culture goes beyond just admiration. It is a blend of exoticism and respect, a country that feels familiar yet different, offering an attractive and dependable cultural model. Through anime, everyday products, and even design, Germany has become a symbol of quality, discipline, and sophistication, integrating seamlessly into the lives of many Japanese people. Chapter 5. War, Alliance, and Controversy. A Complex Past. While the relationship between Japan and Germany is largely seen in a positive light today, it's important to acknowledge the darker chapters in the history of their connection. In the early 20th century, during a period of rising militarism in Japan, the two countries formed an alliance that would have significant and often troubling implications for both nations. During this time, certain segments of Japanese society admired Germany's military strength and leadership style. German efficiency, discipline, and power were qualities that resonated with Japan's ambitions to strengthen itself as a world power. According to Carnegie Mellon University, many Japanese commentators of the period viewed Germany's military prowess as something to be admired, and some even hoped to replicate aspects of German strategy and organization within Japan's own military. As Japan and Germany moved closer politically, their alliance became formalized during the 1930s, culminating in the Tripartite Pact of 1940, which bound the two nations, along with Italy, in a military alliance during World War II. This period of cooperation, often referred to as the, quote, Axis powers, was marked by Japan's and Germany's shared desire for territorial expansion and military dominance. For some in Japan at the time, Germany represented power, strength, and a sense of global ambition that aligned with Japan's own goals. According to the National World War II Museum, this ideological bond helped solidify the connection between the two countries during a critical and tumultuous period in history. However, as historians today warn, this period of ideological identification with Germany came at a great cost. The admiration for German militarism and authoritarianism played a role in pushing Japan down a dangerous political and military path that led to the horrors of World War II. The consequences of this alliance were devastating, both for Japan and for the world. As Nippon.com points out, Japan's alignment with Nazi Germany, particularly in its aggressive expansionism and the atrocities committed during the war, has left a complicated legacy that is viewed critically by many Japanese today. Despite this difficult history, it's clear that the connection between Japan and Germany remains a multifaceted one. Many Japanese people, particularly in the post-war era, continue to hold deep respect for Germany's culture, precision, and contributions to science, philosophy, and the arts. At the same time, the history of the Axis powers and the dark path it led both nations down is a chapter that is viewed with regret, caution, and introspection. In modern Japan, the admiration for German culture exists alongside a critical reflection on the political and military alliances of the past. This duality, the respect for German achievements combined with the rejection of the wartime past, is an essential part of understanding the complexity of the Japan-Germany relationship today. Chapter 6. Today's Germany-Japan Relations, Mutual Respect, Cooperation, and Renewed Ties. Looking at the relationship between Germany and Japan today, it is clear that the bond between the two nations has endured and evolved over more than a century of contact. Despite the complexities of their shared history, particularly during World War II, Germany and Japan now maintain a relationship built on mutual respect, cooperation, and shared democratic values. Politically and economically, the two countries are close allies. Both Germany and Japan are democratic, pluralist nations that place a high value on the rule of law and human rights. According to the Auswärtiges Amt, Germany and Japan cooperate extensively in global governance, trade, and diplomacy. Their shared commitment to multilateralism and international cooperation has brought them together in numerous international organizations, such as the United Nations, the G7, and the World Trade Organization. Their political relations today reflect a deep alignment in values, with both countries advocating for peace, stability, and the peaceful resolution of conflicts. Beyond political and economic ties, Germany and Japan share a rich and vibrant cultural exchange. Over the years, the two countries have collaborated in many fields, from academia and science to the arts and music. Universities and research institutions in both countries have established strong partnerships, promoting exchange programs, joint research projects, and academic collaborations. This exchange of knowledge and ideas has enriched both nations and helped foster mutual understanding and respect. According to Wikipedia, this collaboration extends beyond formal institutions. Many aspects of daily life in both countries have been shaped by cultural influences from each other. In the arts, for example, German composers and philosophers have influenced Japanese music and literature, while Japanese artists have contributed to Germany's vibrant contemporary art scene. Whether it's through music festivals, academic conferences, or cultural festivals, both nations continue to influence each other in profound and meaningful ways. What makes the relationship between Germany and Japan even more remarkable is how, over time, Germany has become more than just a distant European country to many Japanese. It is now seen as a familiar partner, one with which Japan shares a deep and enduring connection. This relationship is not only built on economic or political cooperation, but also on a shared history of learning from one another and growing together. The long history of legal, educational, and cultural exchange has created a bridge between these two nations that continues to shape their relationship today. This bridge has allowed Germany and Japan to move beyond the darker chapters of their past and build a future based on mutual respect, collaboration, and shared aspirations. Their relationship today is a testament to the power of cultural exchange, historical learning, and the ability of two nations to overcome adversity and build a better future together. Conclusion. So, why are so many Japanese obsessed with Germany? The answer isn't simple. It's a rich, layered story that spans over a century. From the moment Japan began its rapid modernization during the Meiji era, Germany offered a model of law, order, and efficient modernity that Japan admired. This admiration wasn't limited to just legal structures. It extended to education, industry, and even everyday life. Over time, Germany's influence seeped into the Japanese language, culture, and mindset, shaping the way Japan evolved as a modern nation. The shared values between the two countries, such as discipline, order, and a strong work ethic, deepened the respect Japan had for Germany. The German approach to life resonated with the Japanese, creating a mental and cultural bond that has only grown stronger over the years. In Japan, Germany became more than just a foreign country. It became a familiar Western reference, admired for its precision, its craftsmanship, and its rich intellectual and cultural heritage. Despite the complexities of their shared history, including the darker episodes of the 20th century, the enduring influence of Germany on Japan cannot be erased. The centuries of cultural, intellectual, and social exchange have created a lasting connection that continues to shape Japan's worldview today. At the heart of this relationship is a blend of respect, familiarity, and an appreciation for a different kind of West. Germany, with its unique mix of European tradition and modern efficiency, continues to captivate Japan, offering a model of both reliability and sophistication. Even today, this fascination with Germany endures, reflecting a deep bond that goes beyond mere admiration. It is a relationship built on shared values, history, and an ongoing cultural exchange. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the relationship between Japan and Germany, consider liking and subscribing for more content like this.